Class 4 for race number 3. It's a hot Class 4, though. 1,200 metres is the trip, with a number of last start winners, a couple of them on debut, including everyone's joy as a well-backed favourite as well. Beat Bingo, Frankie Law, Zach Purton, Barrier 1. The Abraxas drops into Class 4 for the first time. Meridian Genius runner-up behind Charizard last time out. Warlord won a nose on debut from a wide gate. Gets Barrier 10 this time. Duke Winder, the last start course and distance winner. Danehill Jade makes his debut, as does Sunshine Warrior and Tiger Lad. And down to Junzi, who's three-time winner. All those wins, though, have been at Happy Valley. Alvin Ung from Barrier 11. Warlord is the horse that's been up at Chungfa for John's side. Went up on the 9th most recently and returned on the 25th. So it's after his last start and debut win.
Yeah, we saw his win earlier against Diamond Brilliance. You can see there from the gate he's potentially going to be caught wide. The Abraxas is the horse with the most pace in the race, but there's quite a lot of horses with a last start win under their name. Everyone's Joy, Warlord, Meridian Genius should be not too far away. The newcomers probably all sort of get midfield or worse by the looks of the current speed map for 1,200.
He's one of the downgraders coming into the race as well, top scorer, and he has won off this rating before, and the blinkers go back on him, so he adds a little bit of interest into the race as well. I thought it'd be a bigger price. He's come up quite short as a top score, but he goes nicely. Meridian Genius just got beaten on the bob last time. First time he stepped up to 1,200. This will be a second go at 1,200. His work's been really good as well leading into it, so he looks cherry ripe for this contest, and he looks good here. And Karis Teaton will be jumping back aboard. I thought this was these two horses really pushed out here this morning. King's Troop is the one on the far side, who I thought was going better than Little Bird, and Little Bird's normally a really good track worker, so there's a bit of positive there for King's Troop.
He's very speedy, isn't he, as well, Little Bird?
Yeah.
In fact, he's...
Yeah, it's good piece.
All right, Martin Harley will ride him. Let's start off, though, with Everyone's Joy, who won on debut, was very well backed as well, and off fifths, you'd say that would probably learn from the experience as well. Yeah,
look, it was a good ride from Zach Purton here. He got the perfect run. He was 3 back on the inside, came off at exactly the right time. It did win with a little bit in hand. Now, he should get a similar run from Barrier 1. I just wonder, because he's gone up to top weight. He's got to give some of these other horses just a little bit of weight. Just a little query I had, but he did nothing wrong.
No, he didn't. I ended up tipping him. I thought it was quite a soft win in the end, but as Paul said, he did have all the favours as well. So I think he's a nice enough horse, and from the inside gate, he should get that opportunity again.
All right, Meridian Genius looks like a really nice horse as well. He's finished second twice, beaten a head and short head on each occasion. Let's hear from him and his jockey, Karis Teaton.
Karis, you jumped back on board Meridian Genius on Sunday. What do you make of his chances?
Yeah, of course he had a few runs now after I've rode him the first and second start. Looks like he went at 1,200 and he seems to be better.
Is he an improving type of horse? Do you think he would get better with further racing?
Yes, of course. To be honest, I thought the 1,000 would be a little bit sharp for him. Definitely a 12 will suit him better, where he can get his momentum. So really looking forward to riding him.
You also have ridden Sunshine Warrior recently at the Barrier Trials. He steps out for the first time on Sunday. What can you tell us about him?
Yeah, he's actually a very nice horse too. Beautiful horse to go forward with, and with a nice future in front of him. But of course, I was already confirmed on this horse, so I had to stick with him.
It's a nice draw, nice horse. It's a nice race as well. Meridian Genius goes in with every chance, though, I feel. More winning form to have a look at, though, in the shape of Duke Wine. Now, this was second up for him, beating Super 18. Paul O'Sullivan, the trainer. Matthew Chadwick stays on board.
Overall time 1:10.44, so it was a more slowly run race as opposed to some of the other last start winners. And I get the feeling this horse probably in time is going to need a little bit further. He'll end up being a nice enough miler, but he got the job done on this occasion. I think it's more difficult for him there on Sunday, with potentially some tougher opposition in front of him as they run down the stretch.
Yeah, I think this wasn't a very strong race, and he just got up on the post, so I've left him out.
If the rain comes, that would probably help him as opposed to some of the others.
All right, Warlord at this stage, Paul, is favourite to go back-to-back?
Yeah, I've got him in, but I'm going to go Meridian Genius with Karis there. He's drawn 6, he's got a really good draw, and he's just been beaten on the bob twice, this horse, once by Charizard and once by Winner Supreme, who's gone on with it. So I think he can win. Top score downgraded, won off this rating before. Like that piece of work from King's Trooper, so I want to give him a chance. And then I've put him Warlord as well. It was a strong win. He was 3 wide all the way when he won that particular race. 4-3-9-5, but I think this is 4 can win this race.
Yeah, it's a good contest. It could easily be Class 3 down the track. You know, a lot of these are probably headed that direction, I would have thought. I ended up with Everyone's Joy on top of Meridian Genius, but I'm going to make Sunshine Warrior, who's a 4-year-old by Piero on debut, as my long shot for Oisin Murphy. I've liked what I've seen from him in the mornings and at the trials. So, nice race with some nice horses, and I think the 10 is one at a little bit of value that potentially could win on debut, and Warlord in for 4th, 1, 4, 10, 5, but I'll be playing something on the 10 each way.
All right, we've all got the 4 and 5 in, but like Paul, I'm sticking with King's Trooper. I know you've got him on top, but I really like this horse, King's Trooper. I think unlucky at Happy Valley a little bit last time out. I think we can get some compensation here. That's race number 3.